working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Drinking coffee, take a sip, they say I'm sparkling. Manifest, I write it down, you know it's up. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're a return subscriber, hey, I'm Shalana, and as you all can tell from the title, today we are doing a week in my period video. So this is all of a hygiene video. It is an informative video because I've been looking at my analytics and I'm noticing that I have a lot of women as my audience, those who may be younger than myself, my age, or older. But either way, this is just me coming as someone that's giving information and what it is I do in my period. I also have some males there, and who knows, some of them probably are fathers or single fathers. I will not know, right? But it's information that they can have, that they can pass on either to their children or someone that they know that is in need of the information, or even for themselves. So for their wives and girlfriends and stuff, they will know what is really going on with her. And she will always have to ask him, boy, I need you to do so and so, because he knows that, hey, she on her period, she probably need this, she probably need that. She probably have a little cramps, so I carry some pills for her. Stuff like that. So she say, boy, run to Pennywise and get so and so for me. What you're looking for, right? Because we like to do that. So if it is interested in that video, just keep on watching. So what is your period? Your period is known as your menstruation in other terms, and this is a woman's monthly bleeding. So this is where her body sheds or discards of the buildup that occurs during the month, right? At the end of the month, from her womb, it is the lining of her womb and the discards of it, basically. So this typically starts at the age of 12 years and it goes all the way up to about 45 to 55, where a woman starts getting menopause, typically. Right, so there are 4 stages in the menstruation cycle. So now that we got through what is the menstruation cycle and its phases, let's get into the products, right? So here in Trinidad, you know that Pennywise is the famous place that we go, right? So in Pennywise, you can get stuff like your pads, right? Pads, panty shields, and tampons, right? So there, and also not only that, you can get wipes, so like feminine wipes and also normal toilet wipes, right? And you can also get panty liners. So the ones that I typically go for is the ultra thin, right? This is the one that I go for, the Stay Free Ultra Thin regular, or I also go for the long. I don't have a pack of long right now, but the long is also ultra thin. It doesn't have any wings, but it's just much longer than the regular ones, right? Another thing that I also go for is the ultra thin, but the overnight pads. So we'll get into all of that as, when you use what and where, etc. Also, I go for security days from Kotex, right, for your panty liners. So, of course, we shower twice a day, 2 times. If you can't do it anymore, do it at least twice, morning and evening. This is how we eliminate the odors, because at the end of the day, it's blood. And blood or not, we need to bathe twice a day, okay? Listen. Just get it together for twice a day. At least we could do that, right? So morning and evening, ensure to wash yourselves, right? So something that I go for, like around this time especially, is Dove. Oh, this is a bright. But this is Dove. This is the relaxing one. This is a small one that I have, but it have the big. I haven't seen it in Pennywise, but they are the big ones, the 1 liter. Or even if you go for the regular size ones, but this is a relaxing one. I like to use this, and I love to use exfoliating gloves to clean off the skin. The exfoliation gloves is to remove any dead skins or buildup that you have on the skin, to eliminate stuff like body acne, right?
After I wash myself thoroughly, it will give me the scent that I need. It is relaxing. It is made, I believe, out of lavender. So it gives you that relaxing feel anyway. It makes your body feel very soft and nice and lush and plush and all the good things. Right? Something else I also do is I use this. If it is you have a bath at home, you can do that, but I don't have a bath at home. I just have my shower. Okay, so I pour this in a bucket of warm water, or I just use it on my skin. It is a foaming bath with pure Epsom salts. It is detoxifying and energizing with ginger and clay. This is by Dr. Teals. It also has one for women menstruals to relax you. I don't have that one at the moment. I don't think I have seen it. Something else that I also do. Now, you know the girl down there, she very sensitive, she bougie. She don't like to share with nobody. Okay? Everything needs to be specifically meant for her. She very high maintenance and she stick by that. So something that I use is the Intermittent Body Wash by FDS, right? This is a coconut milk. The other one that you have is an aloe, right? And this, you see this set is for body, but I don't use it for my body. I use it specifically for my girl, right? Because, you know, she's stuck up. I ain't sharing nothing with you. So this is what I use. It is gentle, it is safe for the body. There's no dyes, there's no parabens, and all the different things that is harmful to her, because you know we don't want to throw up her pH at all. Right? We don't need those problems. We don't need those problems. We don't need those problems, right? So we are going with what she likes, right? I will not recommend Summer's Eve, guys. Things with fragrance, please do not put that there. When washing ourselves, now you remember I just said something about exfoliating gloves. Personally, I do not use any form of cloth or any material, right? There. I use my hands. Okay? My hands is good enough. Okay, editing Shalana here, guys. So I know you're all seeing these long fingernails, but something that I ensure to do is to wash my hands thoroughly, wash under your nails thoroughly before, you know, you do what you need to do. I know it's always a question, oh, how you all do what you all need to do with these long nails, but trust me, we get it done. But just ensure that you cleanse your hands properly before you do that. Right? Because why I do that is because I don't need any bacteria, right? At the end of the day, no matter how much you wash it, these things hold bacteria, right, guys? I don't know where I stopped, but I believe I was saying that I do not use any form of cloth or stuff like that down there to wash, right? I don't care how clean it is. I don't care if it's white. I don't do it, because clothes and stuff like these things harbor bacteria. Anything that is wet or gets wet and remains harbor bacteria. Even if it's say, oh, I'm using it now and I'm going to wash it and leave it out to dry, these things harbor bacteria after a while, and it is going to cause you problems eventually. It may not do it right away, but it will. It will. It definitely will. So, in my opinion, your hands is just as good. You do not need to use cloths there. And then shall I here again? So, if it is you do have a need for exfoliating, which is actually good for that area for ingrown hairs and hyperpigmentation, etc. If it is you do like waxes, you could go to like a wax person or an esthetician or stuff who deals with that area of the skin, that will give you the right products that you need to do exfoliating, rather than using material, clothes, and stuff like that to do the job that you want to do. Remember, right? That the vagina cleans itself. You do not put soaps inside of your vagina. You wash the outside and around it, but not inside. You are going to cause yourself problems. Baby girl, you're going to cause yourself problems. Don't do it. Don't do it. Right? We need to keep her preserved. We know that she's a flower and she delicate and she bougie as that. So just like during the day, any night, take a shower, wash yourselves. Same thing, exfoliate the body, soak yourself up, make sure you're feeling relaxed and nice and rejuvenated. Go in again with your soap, cleanse yourselves. Don't only cleanse the front, make sure you cleanse the back too, okay? Wash your. Afterward, we will go in with our nighttime pad. So as you can see, compared to the regular pad, here, it is much bigger, right? It is longer. So let me show you. When you open it, this is how long it is. Also, when you take it out, there are, right? Let it have flaps here, right? Both in the middle and at the back, right? And it just only going to make more space. So also your underwear at night or during the day, you get a full coverage underwear. So I have a new underwear here just for you guys to see. A full coverage. Make sure however big your behind is, get something that covers you, okay? You can't be wearing G-strings and these things is not going to work. A cotton underwear will work, right? And at night you use an overnight pad, right? This one is much better because you will be sleeping, you will be lying down, and something is going to run. Okay? So you put the first parts on the first part of the underwear here, you go all the way down, right? You remove this paper here and you wrap it around to the back, right? That is to keep it secure and also protect your underwear. You remove the second parts, right? And this is what makes the overnight pads better, right? This part here, which is longer, it goes up to the butt, right? So as you can see, right? As you can see, it is very much long and it wraps around and it gives you more coverage, but you have space where your blood will be going. It will help you protect yourselves and your bedding during the night when you sleep. If it is you get up in the night and you would like to change, you can do that. It is all good and well. I know of persons not really, I don't recommend wearing tampons. This little thing here, don't recommend wearing this at night for a full 8 hours or however long your beauty sleep is. But right, you wear something that will cover you and protect you for the night. Okay, guys. So at night, after my shower, what I do, I also go in with a perfume. This one here is my staple. I morning, noon, and night I wear this. Okay. This is the body mist by Rihanna. This is the Rebel Flare. It has the body mist and it also has the perfume itself. Right? Either one or both, whichever one you choose. Right? But always make sure you're smelling good. Because if it is you have a man, he's definitely going to appreciate that. Okay, girl, right? But man or no man, do it for yourself, right? You will smell good. You will love it. I love smell good. I am a fragrance queen, right? Talking about fragrance queen. If it is you all want to see that video, let me know. I can show you all what it is I have, how I smell good on the, without anywho, right? So this is what I use mainly. This is my base sense, apart from my other perfumes that I may choose to wear. But I love Rebel Flare by Rihanna. Next thing that we do, you can use, in terms of like relaxation, if it is you are getting cramps and stuff like that, you can use a heating pad. I actually don't have a heating pad with me, right? I actually have it in the deep freeze because it's not heating right now, it's cold. This one that I do have is a gel pad that you can put it either in warm water or you can heat it up in the microwave. You wrap it up in a cloth and you place it even on your lower back or your lower stomach if it is you are experiencing cramps to help you relax. Now, everybody do what they see fits. You have those who do waxes, who do shaving, right? Stuff who do sugaring and stuff like that. I do shaving, but I don't do the typical thing that everybody probably do, right? I shave with a clippers. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, like, girl, what you doing? Like, oh my god, a clippers. No, this is not nobody clippers but mine, okay? Is my own. I specifically purchased a clippers for me. And the benefits of using a clippers: you don't get cuts. You don't get cuts. Okay? You don't get cuts. And I don't get razor bumps. I don't get ingrown hairs using a clippers compared to using a shaver. This works for me and it does the job all over, either the arms, the legs, or there. You know, you just sanitize your stuff just like any other thing. You sanitize before and afterward, right? So I use alcohol to sanitize my blades and stuff like that. You know, it has settings, it could charge. This is just my way. If it is you choose to do it, that's all up to you. If you don't, that's all up to you too. So something I failed to mention is I have something called Shave Saturdays, where on every Saturday I shave my entire body. So, you know, we will keep those hairs intact and in place, and we ain't gonna be like a too bushy, right, girl? So in your purse, you can pop this into your purse. And what I have here is I have an underwear. So I have an extra. So I have an extra underwear in my purse. I also have a couple of pads. So these are the regular, these are the long, but the same ultra thin, whichever one you prefer. If it is you going overnight, you know, you put your overnight ones in there. I also have some tissue paper. You have to remove your pads and stuff like that. Don't just wrap it up and leave it there. Wrap it up in its wrapper. Where is it? Right. So when it is you are finished with your business. So whenever it is you are finished with your, you know, your pad or whatever, you remove it and it is yours. Don't be afraid to touch it. You're not touching it like that, but you simply wrap it. Right? So you wrap it up like that. Right? You have the wrapping that it came from. You wrap it up in there. Right? So it's like this. You conceal it. Right? And then you do one final wrapping. You take some tissue paper, and you wrap it up. Right? Conceal the ends. Right? Wrap it up like that. And you dispose of it. So, you know, it is yours. Don't be afraid to do so. Get a bin. Don't stick it behind the toilet. Don't drop it on the floor. It is not for someone else to come and deal with. It is yours. You secure it. Keep it in your bag if it is you don't find a garbage bin. But usually in public toilets, there are a bin for ladies to dispose of your stuff, right? In terms of managing pain, so I don't usually get pain like that, and when I do get pain, it is something that I can manage without painkillers. Rarely do I take painkillers, but if I have to, I usually go for Panadol ultra strength. No, extra strength. Panadol extra strength. There's ultra. There's also women's Panadol for those who may want to use that. But typically, I don't need this. Right? I generally manage with my pain on a day-to-day basis, and so you need to learn as well having probiotics in your diet and watching what you eat, especially coming down to that time, because it can cause bloating and stuff like that. And number one thing is water. We need to drink water because it is blood, it is fluid. it is being passed out. We are losing that is how many cubic meters or whatever. However, the metrics are for that, how many blood we are losing per day for however long your cycle may be. So it is something that's, you need to replenish, and replenishing with water, it is a good step. Now this is too little for the day, okay? You need more than this. At least 8 glasses. And 8 glasses is still not enough. I'm speaking to myself right now because God knows. But the thing is tracking your period. So we can go to the old school method where you go on your calendar, it comes on this day, you circle the day, you check how many days, and you keep a track, you count at least 28 days ahead, and you have an idea, well, it will be coming around this time. That was the old school method. But now we are modernized, we have upgraded. We don't need to go through the hassle of or thinking about when it's going to come, etc. Now we have an app. We have apps on our phone when your period is coming in the next how many months without having to go calculating. So if it is you have a vacation to go on, or you have a trip plan or whatever like that, you can have an idea that, hey, we are in July. We are in July right now, and I plan to have a trip back in October. You can forward to October and have an idea of, hey, my period would be coming on so and so day. Do I need to prep for my period? Yes or no? Stuff like that. So it is so perfect. I'm going to pop up on the screen here my period calendar that I have. I recorded Shalana here, so I'm just showing you guys the app that I use. So this is the Flow app, and as you can see here, they are giving you your ovulation dates and the time that your period is going to come. You are also able to make notes of when you were sexually active and any sexual encounter that you have. You also can note your moods, your symptoms, what discharge you see, if you have any pills to take, any breast feelings that you may have, right? And any other notes that you would like to put. It also have insights for everybody. So the same thing that I'm doing here, you can basically get it there, but not everything is free on the app, right? But you can go in and check if it is you like to, and you can find different topics and stuff that you want to discuss. Then you can also speak to other persons like yourself in a secret chat. The Flow tracker. This is not a sponsored video. This is just what I like. It has been very accurate for me for quite a number of years. If I'm not mistaken, I've been using this app for about 4 to 5 years now, and it's been pretty accurate with my period. So basically, as we have said in the video, ensure that you take a shower. Ensure that you use something that will cleanse you. Do not insert things into your body during this time, or otherwise it can cause and throw off your pH balance. Ensure that you are drinking your water. Change as much as possible, at least 2 hours. Every 2 hours you try to change your pads so you wouldn't have any buildup, you wouldn't have any odors, and you wouldn't have any spillage of the blood. Alright guys, something that I also do before we go at night, or not only at night but in my washroom, I have something like this where I have everything that I need. So I have my regular pads, I have my overnight pads, I also have some panty shields here, I have some tampons for if it is I choose to use that, right? I have some feminine wipes here, right? This is the one that I use by Beauty Formula. And I also have some regular wet toilet wipes. These are flushable, so it does the same thing as feminine wipes, right? And I usually have this little basket here in my washroom, so it is always on hand. It is always on hand. I don't have to be running, oh my god, it's coming down, it's coming down. And I just to go and get something and prep myself, even if it happened unexpectedly, or I go to the washroom and I need to change, it is there waiting on me, right? So let's enjoy this phase of life, right? It's a beautiful phase because we know as long as that is working, as long as that is working, you know that you are, everything is doing what it needs to be done. Don't be upset about it. There was a time I used to be like, oh, right? I still be like that sometimes, but I tried to reprogram my mind and said, this is a normal part of life, and I should be happy that this is happening because it tells me that my body is working properly, my reproductive system is doing what it needs to do, right? And this is just a part of it. If it wasn't coming, I would have a problem. If I wasn't seeing anything, then I would have that question of what is wrong, especially if it is I know that I'm not pregnant. So let's just embrace this part of us. It is a normal part. Let us normalize speaking about it, speaking to our children who have children at this age. Speak to them about it, let them know about it, right? Who, don't make this be so taboo. It is nothing taboo. It is just a normal phase that each and every woman has to endure and deal with at some point in time. So I hope you all find that this video was informative, that you all take away something from this. This is what I do. If it is your need, if it is you all do something differently and you all have any advice or tips that you all do, you can drop that down in below in the comment section, right? Please do not knock anybody for what they do, right? We are all here to learn, and everybody have different experiences. So let us be nice to each other, right? What I haven't said, you probably know, and you can help another sister, right? Or another brother who needs to help a sister, something, right? So I hope this y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me at Shalana Aesthetic on Instagram and on TikTok. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.